good?
We are
Very
good.
good. So we're here with Jon Butcher. Jon Butcher Axis fame. But he's moving on a little bit from Jon Butcher Axis tonight, working on saluting Jimi Hendrix.
It's something that we've wanted to do for years. You know, these songs are close to me and close to a lot of people, but we've never really taken the opportunity to do a whole evening of it.
Right.
So this is just something special that we're doing for the summer of 2014.
So you've never done anything like this before?
No, and this is will be the last time.
Oh, really?
It's just sort of just fun. You know, we booked a handful of dates.
Right.
And this is, I think, number 4 or 5, and we have 3 or 4 more to go.
Right. Fantastic. Now, you were 14, 15, 16 when Hendrix hit it big?
Oh, no, geez. I must have been 8 or 9.
8 or 9. Do you remember the first time you
Yeah, I
heard?
do. I was lucky. I got a chance to go to a place called the Electric Factory in Philadelphia. I snuck in because I was too young. And I saw Jimmy for the first time, and my life has changed.
Now, how old were you when that happened?
I think I was 13.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, it was something.
You obviously had heard of him way before that, though. What about it on the radio? When did you start playing guitar? Before that, right?
Yeah, I started playing guitar when I was 6 years old.
So as a guitarist, something on the radio clicked.
What first inspired me to play guitar was singing cowboys. We used to get these old, what were they called? Westerns.
Gene Autry.
Gene Autry, Hopalong Cassidy, and we got them late because I lived in Alaska at the time.
Right.
And so that's the first time I saw anybody playing guitar. And I'm thinking to myself, geez, he's riding a horse and he's got the girl and a guitar.
Yeah.
That looks good to me.
I got a feeling called the blues is quite the polar opposite of anything that Jimi Hendrix would be.
Maybe, but it hooked me.
Yeah, that's amazing. It just took off. Now, do you remember? Did you first, when you were learning guitar, you had different songs? Did you try playing any Hendrix? Was that the most challenging thing you'd ever come across at that point?
I think so. Yeah.
Especially going left hand to right hand.
When I first started trying to learn and emulate Jimmy, it was very difficult.
You're gonna pick something easier.
Well, I didn't pick it; it picked me.
Yeah.
That's how I see it.
And as he was coming out with newer music, you were keeping up.
Yeah, and like many musicians my age and in my age group, we were all sort of like hooked like fish.
Yeah.
You know, it was a wave that every one of us rode, and so that's why we're celebrating his music tonight.
Yeah, it's phenomenal. And from then on, you were in the Kenmore Square scene. Beyond that,
Well, the Boston scene.
the Boston scene.
Yeah, I
you were in
played-
Kenmore Square a little bit.
Yeah, I lived in when I was going to Graham Junior College. I lived in a dormitory in Kenmore Square.
That's phenomenal.
Yeah.
That was at the Buckminster Hotel now, or
Yeah. Yeah, that was my room. Right in the corner. I had the 3rd floor, right literally on the corner. So I'd open my window in the spring and put my amp in the window.
And now that room is $3,000 a night.
Imagine that. Yeah, there's a little plaque that says Jon Butcher stayed here. No,
That'd be
not
awesome.
really.
It should. It should if it doesn't. Now, what do you remember about the scene at the time? You obviously you played the Rat.
The Boston music scene was amazing.
What was that like for those of us that weren't there?
I hate to talk about it because it always sounds like, back in my day, but that music scene was like the London music scene, with Rolling Stones and Beatles, and here we had Aerosmith and the J. Giles Band, all sorts of great musicians, Duke and the Drivers, and I could go on and on. And so that scene was prolific, and there were lots of places to play, and lots of new experiences for somebody like me.
Now, how did the clubs change? When did you see the change that started taking place?
I didn't, because what happened was we got signed to a record deal after doing the J. Giles Freeze Frame tour.
And that'd be 82-ish?
Something like that, yeah. And we came home and came back to Boston and got a record deal and went to make our first record. And shortly after that, I moved to California to do some movie work. So I kind of missed the transition of where Boston sort of, the pay-to-play thing and
Right.
a lot of venues
Right.
closing. I didn't know anything about
Yeah.
that. I kind of left at a good time.
Yeah.
It was still happening and flourishing.
You just came back years later and said, what happened? You guys messed
I
it
did,
up?
yeah. I came home later and I said, oh no, that place is gone, this place is gone. All the places I used to hang and play were boarded up.
Or bulldozed. And
Or bulldozed, yeah.
Like the Rat.
The Channel,
The Larcom,
Rat,
yeah.
Bunratty's in
Austin.
Austin.
Yeah.
Some of my best memories were from that.
Yeah. Now, as best memories being on the stage or in the crowd?
Yes. Both. Both. I had a fun time.
That's phenomenal. Now, you're saying you're just exploring Hendrix on this very brief tour.
Yeah, we're putting the finishing touches on a new CD that is sort of a companion to this tour. It'll contain a lot of Hendrix music. This new CD that we're recording now, our own way, and so we're going to release that I think at the end of June.
Fantastic.
And it'll coincide with a couple more of these dates, and that'll be that.
Right. And where are you recording that?
In two studios, a Q Division in Somerville,
Okay.
which is a lovely studio that we've been working out of, and another studio called Bang a Song in Gloucester, Mass.
Right. Came for a student?
I know.
Well, that's phenomenal. And after that, are you going to go back into your own music and do your own
Yeah,
stuff?
we have. We're getting ready to launch a huge enterprise at the end of the summer, 2014 summer, called Kiss the Sky. It's a film that has to do with a musician who was reacquainted with his Stratocaster after being separated for 40 years. And so that is, we're in rehearsal on that now. And Kiss the Sky launches in September of 2014.
That sounds great. Now, is this your script?
It's my music. I'm doing the soundtrack, and the script is being written by our director Norman.
Now, and with a name like Kiss the Sky, is it all Hendrix music, or is it just
No, none of it is
background?
Hendrix music. I'm writing it all.
Oh,
But you were right to catch to make the connection.
Oh, no one can miss it.
Yeah, so that's all I'll say about that.
Oh, looking forward to it. Well,
I'm looking forward to it too.
that's great. Well, it's been a thrill. John
Thanks
Butcher,
very much for
thank you
coming
very
by and
much.
talking to me.
Thanks for having us.
All right, thank you.
Jon Butcher.